What's up, PMA gang? You already know who the hell it is, man. It's been some time since we been on this joint, man. You know how we do. Wake y'all asses up. Wake y'all asses up. That's what I'm talking about. You already know what it is. It's Q the Don, a.k.a. the proficienary of sound. And here with me, as always, is my... this ball, man, with the nut-ass mask and gloves on, man. Are you good over there? This ball here. Anyway, we are the Pardon My Arrogance podcast. You want a Rona? Oh, my goodness. Bitch!
From the 215 to 302, we kick some facts and talk the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.
Good morning, PMA gang. How y'all doing out there? You know it's been a while. On today's episode, we're going to talk about what everybody been talking about, this coronavirus.
Hey, it's season 2, episode 1. We back. But the Rona is sweeping the nation. Not only the nation, the damn world. So we're going to get into it. Perfect timing.
So I know y'all in quarantine, so sit down, relax, enjoy yourself. You do
nothing. What you've been doing the whole damn time. Absolutely nothing.
PMA. PMA fans, what's good?
What's up?
It's been a while.
Too damn long.
And for people that's viewing us on YouTube now, you know what I'm saying?
For the first time.
Welcome. Take a seat. You know what I'm saying?
Get comfy.
Like we told y'all in the previous season, we're going to be adding video to it, so y'all can go and check out Pardon My Arrogance on YouTube or whatever if y'all want to see visuals of your boys. A lot to talk about. We had a lot of shit that we was planning on doing.
Facts.
However, due to the sudden outbreak of said pandemic.
Said Rona. You know what I'm saying? That damn Rona has unfortunately
changed a lot of shit.
It's taken over
changed a lot of shit.
The world. Not only your local communities, but it's taken over the damn world. And like he said, we wanted to jump season 2 off. We had some dope ass topics we wanted to come in on Ep 1, and we can't. It's no point. None of it. It's no longer relevant. The Rona is the news, the only thing that's important right now.
Because what we're now focusing on, what we're now realizing is that some of the stuff that was very, very important in our everyday lives, and some of the stuff that we took for pleasures and everything like that is no longer. I mean, we can't do it like sports. Like your Lord knows how many hours men dumped into sports.
Right.
Now all of a sudden they looking around playing. Yeah. Who can catch the roach the fastest? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, people making sporting events on their own and shit. So it's just like, damn, like, my whole life is like March Madness, yo, bro. Like, people have been watching March Madness and going to events, and you got Clearwater, you got spring training.
Right.
Baseball, I mean.
Williamsport.
Hockey. You know what I mean? Hockey was about to be in playoffs. NBA was about to be in playoffs. The NFL draft. Everything happened at the wrong time for the sporting world.
And it's kind of fucked up. Yeah, I mean, when we say the wrong time, motherfuckers is dying. But realistically, when a monkey wrench gets thrown into a plan, boy, I tell you, timing is everything. And shit, you know, it's really making not only Americans but citizens of the world really dig a little deep and start to reevaluate ourselves of what's important, what's not important. Do you want to live? Do you want to die? Are you clean or you're not? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of external pieces that's going on right now.
Well, hold on, player. We got to take away the positives too.
Facts.
Niggas finally washing the ass. You know what I'm saying? It took a fucking pandemic for niggas to start washing the hell up.
1,000 people would die around the world. That, you know.
Yeah, I'm saying we ain't got no balls walking in the job bathrooms, taking leaks and shits, and then walking back out, because I see the shit a lot.
Well, let's be clear. It's still happening. It's still some dirty motherfuckers out there. And y'all know who y'all are. If you watching and you a dirty motherfucker, come on, man.
And then a simple fact, because they told us that we got specific instructions to not fucking, you know what I mean, be distance and everything like that. Wash your hands, don't be around nobody. You don't go gather.
Social distancing.
However, like it's these women out here or men that I just gotta go. They can't hold me back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta party. I gotta do this. I gotta do
Crazy,
that.
Right?
Hey, yo, like if y'all keep this shit up, yo, we not only gonna be fucked up for this nice spring weather, but we gonna be in the fucking house when it become 90 degrees outside.
And that's not cool, man. Like,
you know, we summer bodies over this joint, like,
you know
it's like niggas like the unveiling or something. You know what I'm saying? Like go swimming and shit.
I think one of the biggest ways it's hit me already, and it's premature because this ain't the time of the year that we do it, but I'm just thinking of the future, is the beaches then got closed out here in our part of the world. The governor was like, "Hey, no, close them beaches. We don't need people coming out to our beaches, to their beach homes." And I'm like, well, shit, that joint better be open by like May.
You hear about the shit in Florida?
I'm a beachhead.
The state must have told them like, yo, man, y'all gonna have to close y'all beach down, man. He was like, city official like, what? Man, we throwing a beach bonfire right now. They must have came out. The bulls out there fucking like, what about you were there? Fucking and shit on the beach and shit, the wild shit. Apparently the beaches in like around Clearwater and all them fucking like, not the big ass beach, but like the crazy little ass beaches was wild packed.
Wild stupid.
When niggas was specifically told
social distancing
to stay in the fucking house.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, people can't get to that anyway. But there's a lot of strange shit going on with this corona, yo.
Oh, like, if you want to talk strange, I got strange.
Yeah, there's a lot of conspiracies going on. It's like, do you want to believe in shit like the Illuminati, or do you want to believe in there's like a, me and him had a little talk not too long ago about it's like somewhere is a fucking high council,
right? Where
it's like 10 to 15 heads from each representative of the world and shit, and they over there making, they be like, oh, whoa, hold up, come here, yo, I say, get over here,
I say,
yo, man, it's too many heads in this joint, man.
Yeah.
Yo, you got that Rona?
Yeah, drop that. And look, let's get into that for a minute, right? Because you know, we can make lightheartedness of it and all, or what's going on. People gotta keep your head on the swivel, protect your neck. But the reality is that there's two possibilities that goes on with this Rona, right? One, it came from an animal and it legitimately just spread. All right, like it was.
And how contagion started?
I mean, contagion. What was the other joint?
Outbreak.
What was the joint? Outbreak with the monkey. It came from an animal and it's just spread. Right. That's theory one. Theory two is that no, the shit is man-made. And it was dropped in a certain time at a certain place for a specific reason. Now, what's the percentages of those two happening? I don't know the percentages, but I do know there is a chance that it came from an animal. I would sure enough be more than willing to bank on, nah, this monetary gain behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but you that type of boy anyway.
Oh, you know, like, I'm that type of boy.
I'm saying, like, I think it's the amount of thing thizzle you was doing back in the day.
Nah, bro, because I realized a long time ago that you know, the people say the power of the PUSSY. No, it's the power of the MONEY. The money rules everything in this world. We all know it. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a monetary motive behind something, you've got to give some insight to that, and you've got to consider that to be a real factor. And you know, I got my thoughts. I don't know if you want to get into them or not, but I got my thoughts.
I know you got your thoughts. The fuck, yo, you got plenty of thoughts. My thing is though, I read like, I think I watched it on like maybe CBS News or CNN or something like that. There was a story about how a guy was working on a vaccine for the coronavirus.
Okay.
And he was trying to push it. This was like a couple years back. He was trying to push it, and they told him they're not going to make nothing if there's no monetary gain. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's heavy.
They're like, yo, what you got? Oh, no, that ain't gonna make us no money. Beat it. Beat your feet. Like, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this. Now, if he would have, he stopped working on it.
Okay.
Had the boy kept working on it, he probably been a millionaire right now.
Sitting on it, something
you know
crazy.
Saying? And speaking of boys capitalizing on some shit.
Oh, my goodness.
You niggas out here that's buying the boy that bought wild amounts of goddamn
hand sanitizer.
And then try to be like, you
17,000 joints of hand sanitizer, bro. I heard that the boy put one of them on Amazon for $125 and it sold within 10 seconds, bro.
There's too much paper trail for you,
One
brother.
bottle. Yeah.
It's too much paper trail. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell them boys to come to the crib. Like, you gotta be a weed man.
Right, seriously.
Like, you gotta be like, yo, come through, you know what I'm saying? Bada, brat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead. I mean, how much you need? 2 for $20.
Right.
2 for $20.
And I heard that before he you know what I mean, before Amazon and eBay and everybody shut him down for the price gouging, he made like 38 racks off of it.
Quick.
Something crazy, real quick. And then they made him donate the other 17,000, 16,000 or whatever he had, but he was already up. You know what I mean? So on one hand, he was business savvy. On the other hand, he was a full cutthroat.
Well, but somebody can say that all this shit is business savvy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody somewhere came up with an idea like, because, see, all the CEOs jumped out the joint. They jumped out like a month ago.
I was just about to say, right? So it rolls from the top and rolls down. So if I see that the leader of my world or the leader of the free world or the leader of whatever the hell I'm following, he's cutthroat and he's willing to do this, that, and the third for monetary gain, why can't I? What makes you better than me, boss man? So yeah, I'm gonna go grab 17,000 joints and I'm gonna try to come off. So I get it. I know some friends of mine personally who they banked off, and I can't knock their hustle.
That's a hustle that's been going on
at the end of the day
since day one.
The product's still being provided to people who need it. Unfortunately, it's at a rate.
It's at an up rate.
And it's like what makes Walmart or Kmart out of business or whatever business better than me? Why is it that they can profit on the world's loss and I can't? You know what I'm saying? Because if we talk about that, it's crazy, bro, how you see Walmart. Walmart is realistically the leader right now when it comes to
the game.
When it comes to supplying the world with the supplies that they need, especially here in America, supplying what they need, bro. They shelves is getting restocked every day and completely emptied every day. And Walmart's business model is really amazing at this specific time. You know, their business model is, right, you make a store and you put all kinds of shit in it. Clocks, TVs, mirrors, deodorant, toothbrushes. You know what I mean? You got some essential shit that people need, food, health and beauty products, and then you got shit that people don't need when I say clocks and mirrors, right? But if you go in a Walmart store right now, man, their sales are stupid, bro. They selling TVs, they selling PlayStation, they selling books, they selling everything. Because
it's the loophole.
The loophole, bro. You go in there.
Essential. I got essential shit. But come on over here and buy some of this. Don't talk about
right.
But I mean, like, yo, it's like, let me go ahead and grab the bread and grab the water. You know what I'm saying? If you can find it.
Right.
You know, nowadays.
They out of it.
Hold up, real quick. Disclaimer. Y'all need to stop fucking tripping, yo.
Stop tripping, people.
Yo, because it's like, yo, I've read people that go year without food. But y'all act like y'all about to perish in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
if y'all ain't got 50 million pounds of toilet paper, which I still don't understand.
Why is it that the TP went first?
Like, why can't you just, if you that deep, you got T-shirts in there, the laundry detergent. Now you go ahead and grab you a bunch of T-shirts, go wipe your ass, and then go ahead and put it in the wash machine. Or better yet, jump your ass in the shower. You ain't got nothing else to do.
I didn't supposed to say wipe your ass with a T-shirt.
Fuck, you know what I'm saying? We got part of my arrogance T-shirt. Don't wipe your ass with that T-shirt, but you know what I'm saying?
Beat your ass. You wipe your ass with one of my PMA shirts. I will come and personally beat your ass.
It's gonna be called part of my ass. Oh shit.
Yeah.
But people wilding the fuck out for no reason though. Like, it's a reason, but it's like you don't have to hoard nothing.
Right.
Because it's like they be doing it all the time. It's not just this is not the first instance people hoard something.
No.
Like, people tell you like, y'all got a crazy ass blizzard coming in about a couple weeks. And now people start stocking up like, yo, like,
getting stupid with it.
You do realize snow melt. Like, I don't understand like people's train of thought sometimes. It's like y'all going to straight survival Walking Dead type time. Like, it's like it's that deep. Like, yo, we don't know how long this shit gonna last, boom. But grocery stores still open every day.
They're essential. They ain't closing ever. The only way they gonna close is if the whole system goes kaput. If the whole system was to ever go kaput and just go up in smoke,
then y'all better grab your nearest Thule.
Yeah,
it's about to be straight savage. It's about to be goddamn.
But you supposed to do that when it's go time, when it's rep time, when it's actually time, not beforehand. It's no point of going to buy the whole store, and then now you got all this perishable goods that's sitting, and then you come out of it. Now you got to fucking eat all this shit you got. Because it's a bad look, bro.
It's a real bad look and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, people profit. Everybody profiting and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's been a while since I was even able to buy some goddamn meat from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Every time I go in that joint when the joint first opened, and they clean the fuck out. Like, they just like, yo, we ain't just sending y'all no more. Like, but they open every day. They probably making millions.
Yo, millions. Listen,
billions.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I thought it was awfully ironic, bro, because I follow stocks. I follow finance real heavy. People who listen to season 1, they know I was in the finance game heavy. So, CEO of Walmart for like the last 3-4 years have been pushing to get into the online retail business because Amazon was on the verge of wiping them out. Were they going to fully wipe Walmart out? No. Walmart got fucking stores all over the fucking place. So they're not ever going to fully be wiped out.
Amazon strictly online.
Right. But what Amazon was doing is they was crushing that online sales game, and their online sales was then competing with Walmart's in-store sales plus their online sales together. So, anybody who runs
anything other than perishable goods, like groceries and
shit. Right.
Yeah.
But anybody, if you're a businessman, you business savvy, you see a competitor then emerge in your market that you completely own, that you've monopolized.
Right.
You got to move a certain way to, minimize that shit before you know it. Now, you're underneath of them. So we've seen it in the last few years. Walmart really emerged into the online game real heavy. Amazon still smashed them, right? Mm-hmm. Their fourth quarter numbers this past year smashed Walmart. But then, about a month ago, bro, because I shop on Amazon heavy. I got Amazon Prime subscriptions. I get monthly subscription shit. Come to the crib with crazy discount. Good looking out Amazon ad. I couldn't get nothing on Amazon, bro, like a month ago. Like, literally everything. And I'm not talking about essential shit. I'm talking about dog food. I'm talking about dog treats. I'm talking about normal shit that should not be out of stock. Couldn't get it, right? And at the same time, you go into Walmart, their shelves is empty if you go in there at 4 p.m. You go in there at 7 a.m. the next morning, it's a good chance what you went there for yesterday is in there. And by the end of that day, it's going to be emptied again. So the fact that they can empty their shelves and restock them because they pushing out triple the amount that they would normally push out of their distribution centers, that's wild crazy when they're the only ones with this huge profit margin like that.
And they employees are working wild hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still getting paid pennies, you know what I'm saying? This is not a bash big corporations moment. You know what I'm saying? We ain't saying that Walmart, the CEOs of fucking Walmart is goddamn pushing the coronavirus. We ain't saying that. It's just saying that some people profit and some people don't.
Right.
Which is the some people that don't is if anybody with a small business right now gotta be devastated.
Bro.
Because 1 or 2 days without business is, come on now.
Yeah.
That's like unheard of. You talk about weeks and months.
What?
Oh, I'm selling the company.
Dog, listen, that's one of the things I'm grateful for. We talk about Walmart. People who know I work in, we work in a distribution center, so we know these things firsthand. So I'm grateful that I'm still able to go to work because I'm essential. You know what I'm saying? I got to get it done. Without me, the world is over. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least that's what's painted to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful that I'm still able to go to work, keep on making income, keep on paying my mortgage, paying my bills. I feel sorry for a small business owner who got $500 a month in overhead, $700 a month, $1,000 a month in overhead, and you're forced to shut down because your business is deemed non-essential, and you shut down for 6 weeks.
Unfortunately, if I was your business owner, your severance package is gonna be a picture of me doing this. Like, I can't help you, bro. I ain't got nothing for you. You know what I'm saying?
Bust a move, player.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about your retirement. That joint is
nah,
like, you know what I'm
blame
saying?
it on
Like,
the Rona.
it's crazy, bro. Like, if you ain't in the food industry right now,
right?
Well, what else is open? You got your gas.
Your gas is open.
You still can get your vehicle service too.
Crazy thing, I was in the lick last night. I had to go get some yak and whatnot.
They still open?
Oh, the lick's still open. Now I'm in my man Bobby. I don't know what his name is. I call him Bobby. I don't know why I go to liquor stores and I just give niggas names and shit. The bull Bobby, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, Bobby, what's up, man? You closing down? You know, the governor said we shutting down tomorrow. And he like, I'm closing that shit. I don't want to do his voice because I'm going to probably come off as wild fucking.
Yeah.
So anyway, he basically said he was closing at 6 today. But he was like, nah, we staying open though. You know what I mean? We ain't closing. Governor basically said we're essential as well, even though you're not listed as essential. You think you close all the liquor stores? That's like the beginning of some real crisis shit. Some people depend on that lick. Some people got that disease.
But here's the thing though. Loophole yet again.
Right.
Lick don't just sell lick.
Facts.
Lick sell snacks, water, juices and shit.
Come up.
I mean, technically, they got some essential shit, but I mean, the pencil business, like, niggas is hurt too. Mm-hmm. I was gonna get some new ink.
Right.
That shit ain't essential.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't essential. They be like, nah, man, that shit, you gonna just spread corona in the needles. Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much shit you got to do. And then on top of that, these essential workers are in the firefight, bro.
Yeah, they on the front lines.
Yeah, because they got to work every day, and they could be somebody like, yeah, let me
Yo,
let me go ahead and get that.
My man Bobby last night, he was going in like I know he recognized me, but when I went in there and I asked him about the shit, he proceeded to then talk for like a good 15 minutes, spazzing out. My fucking hands is raw. You know how many times I had to put sanitizer on a day? And he one of them all store owners who he really believes in. I want people to come to my store because they know my store is safe. So he in that joint wiping down the bottles. He constantly hitting the counter. He constantly hand sanitizing. And I appreciate Bobby for that. But as from a business owner standpoint, I know that got to be wild out of the way. You know what I mean? Wild stressful because you got to move differently, as we said. You got to run your business differently to still be able to operate. That's tough, bro. He went in for like 15 minutes, bro. Just basically spazzing out on the whole situation, period. And how motherfuckers don't want to stay home. Motherfuckers still out partying. And I think it's because we've seen time and time again over the last 20, 30 years, these crises come up and they not be fully legit. You know what I'm saying? Guess what, people? This one is legit. It's bodies out there. Now, I heard somebody say, you know anybody who actually died from it? You know anybody who actually got it? No, I don't personally. You don't personally, right?
Yeah, but come on.
I don't need to know personally.
I don't need to know that if I shoot a fucking gun in the air that it ain't gonna randomly kill somebody.
Facts.
It's gonna fucking randomly kill somebody. I don't have to see something to know that it exists. But even still, there's no way to stop people from gathering unless it's straight martial law.
Exactly.
Because
it's coming.
I could be like, yo, party at my crib.
Right.
What you gonna do? Stop niggas from coming to my house that I pay for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless they can't be on the streets, or they gonna give like essential business workers like a card or something to put in their goddamn vehicle, so when they drive, they be like, oh, okay, he going to work right now. Boom, 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 boom. Unless they do something like that, you ain't never gonna stop social gathering. So it's up to us. It's up to us to stop the spread because China done damn near eradicated that shit, didn't they?
Bro, let's stay there for a minute. Because, you know me, I be having some pressing topics and I want to get it out. I think it's awfully interesting, right? So China's back to work right now. They reported multiple days, like I said earlier, of
April 8th of their lockdown.
Of zero new cases, right? And that was what they called the epicenter at first. That's where it started at. That's where it spread at, over there in Wuhan, over in the province. And now they're saying Italy, which is crazy. Italy is getting wiped the fuck out the map. You know what I mean?
My condolences to anybody with family in Italy.
Seriously, man. Anybody who then went and retired out there thinking they about to live a good life, and now, unfortunately, the world has come asking for your soul. That's tough right there. But let's stay with China for a minute, right? Because some of the theories out there is that China went ahead and said, you know what, we got X amount of billion people in the population. We've been population controlling for the longest time. You know, a while back they say you can only have X amount of kids. They've been doing that for a long ass time, right? So the theory is that they dropped the Rona bomb on their own people, knowing that they had a vaccine already, knowing that their economy was a little bit fucked after they signed that trade agreement that they got strong-armed into by Trump. You know what I mean? And then now they basically dispersed that vaccine and not giving the deets to nobody else in the world. They then immediately after started buying up stock around the world with all these places like America, whose stock prices was dropping while crazy stock market is in shambles right now. Well, from some of the things I've seen, China out there raping the game financially. The economy is booming again. So that's a high red flag in my mind. Is it true that they dropped the Rona bomb? I don't know, but you gotta wait as an option.
I try not to get too much into the conspiracy theory shit, because it's.
I do.
If you I know you do. But if you go down that rabbit hole, there's no telling how deep that shit go. Like, you can be finding conspiracy on top of conspiracy on top of conspiracy, especially if you partaking in the ganja.
Well, sometimes that's when I come up with my best best material.
Yeah, I bet.
Simply because I believe in keeping your head on the swivel. Y'all have heard me say it all throughout season 1. Y'all gonna hear it all throughout season 2. Keep your head on the swivel, right? It was the way I was raised, and it's survival of the fittest right now in the times that we living in. And if you were raised knowing that the world is a dog-eat-dog world of survival of the fittest, then I think you're better off prepared right now to deal with what's going on. But with that being said, that's led me to know that I need to be cognizant of the who and the why and the where of where things come from, so that way I can maneuver properly. And for me, the why and the how it came about, it's important because I don't want to be a pawn in somebody else's game. They're already making me a pawn by using the world, whoever from this council, because you talked about it earlier. I do believe that I don't believe in no Illuminati, let's be clear, but I do believe that there is a group, whether it's 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people, 2 people, I don't know. There's a group of people who financially are set off, and their bloodline is going to be financially set off forever, that they make decisions that change the course of the world. So it's good to know, because I don't want to be their pawn. Listen, I'm not going to name people, but CEOs of big companies like General Mills, things like that, who they got their hands in a little bit of everything. We talked about it last season on the episode, the Elijah Doctor's Tale, talking about how some of these companies, they know what they're putting in their food is killing us.
And it's crazy because the shit they're putting in our food and the shit that we're consuming is actually fucking our immune system up.
Right.
Which is leading to this shit fucking us up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if we was eating not just you don't got to be 100% organic, but if you was choosing better, like maybe fast a little bit, boost your immune system, you know what I'm saying? Like eat more fresh green vegetables, everything like that, boom, boom, you will fly through this.
Precisely.
But if you would spend your time smoking cigs, you know what I'm saying? I know it's going to be a bag. We mean tobacco industry going to come after us wild crazy, but if you've been smoking cigs for a dime or a dub, this shit hits you fucked up.
Yeah, your shit is already compromised. Something
you know what
crazy.
I'm saying? And not just that, like it's just like eating the wrong shit all over, boom, boom, your immune system, boom, boom. Sometimes the shit is passed down through hereditary generation through generation, where it's like you got an autoimmune disease and you can't help that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You got an autoimmune disease, but it's people like that who we should take extra precaution with because
they're more susceptible.
Right. So it's like, it's not just the older folk. It's like some people got, like my sister got an autoimmune disease. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, I mean, your wife got an autoimmune disease.
My wife do, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
It has to be taken seriously.
So it's like, it's just like for all the people out there that's not taking this shit seriously and that's not adhering to what we're trying to push as far as a group of people to try to get through this shit together, as far as take care of your business, wash your hands, and stay away from folk. Y'all don't give a shit about my peoples, because I could be around you. You come around me. You come around the wrong person. You come around me. It somehow get to my family, and then they perish.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
and
it's
now
like,
I gotta come bust your shit. Because at the end of the day, guess what?
Ain't no proof, bro. You can't have no damn proof.
What
you gonna do?
Let me be able to pinpoint some shit, and I know where it led to that got here.
There we go.
I'm busting some shit.
Here we go.
Look, it's a dog world. It's eye for eye. It's survival of the fittest. And guess what? You fuck with mine, I'm fucking with yours. Let's be clear about it.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me. That's bull right here.
Be clear about it, man. Listen, for people who don't know, right, what this virus is and what it does, it's a respiratory disease, basically. Not disease, it's a respiratory condition. It gets into your bronchial, into your airway, and once it gets down there and attached into your whole airways, either you're gonna be able to push it out or you not. Like Q said, the people who already got compromised immune systems and
they die from their pneumonia.
Yeah, because they can't push it back out, and it's in there. That shit want to feed in your airways. And then I think like 95% of the people who died from this, they die because they can't breathe, basically. Eventually, you can't breathe from it. So if you're not strong enough, and let's be clear.
And even if you do survive, that shit has lasting damage in your lungs.
I was about to say, let's be clear, because there's a bunch of myths out there. Kids can't get it. Come on, man. There's cases of kids getting it. The thing is, kids,
they ain't been drinking Hennessy and smoking ganja and smoking cigs and eating Pop-Tarts and Doritos for so their immune system is less compromised.
Just like a normal flu, a kid will get it and they gonna get a little sick. You know what I mean? Need to be in the bed for a day, and then their system is gonna push that shit right back out of it. But if your shit is already wild trash bag in there, it's not going to be able to push it out, and unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with it. And the things that we can do to stop that, like they said, social distancing, right? Ain't no need to be going around partying with people that you don't know where Tom, Dick, or Harry was 5 hours ago. For all you know, they was up in some wild-ass nursing home visiting grandma, and grandma's neighbor was in there coughing while crazy.
That shit ain't gonna work because it's like, we've been trying to get people to stop sleeping with questionable folk for a long time now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, they like this. She look clean to me. Like,
right.
No, she don't look like she got corona. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Like, just stay your funky ass in the house.
And then when you do go out, practice good movement. You know what I mean? Watch what you touch. When you touching carts, if you got to go to Walmart, hey, you wipe that joint down. It take like 5 seconds to wipe your handlebar down. You know what I mean? Like, literally, let's give a real example. I'm walking in the joint. I got the Rona, and I don't know it because I'm wild healthy, right? I cough 3 times in my hand. I then touch the cart as I'm leaving out. 5 minutes later, Tom comes in behind me and grabs that same cart, bro, and then he instantly go wiping his nose. That boy got the Rona. Hold up. Hold up.
This ecstasy, this, all this is about to kill him.
Let's hear it.
It don't matter. Like, my sister's a nurse, so she told me about all this shit.
Right.
Niggas be in there with gloves and shit.
Right.
You do realize after you're done your task, you're supposed to dispose of your gloves and you put gloves on. If you got gloves on and you touch something contaminated, not only are you contaminating your groceries,
right,
you're contaminating all the shit around the store.
That's
everything you've touched and put back.
Well, that's a fact.
So even with that being said, you can take that measure and wipe your cart off, but you still can touch some shit.
Yeah, because you could then go in and the first thing you touch, somebody had just touched and put back.
I'm saying. So at the end of the day, what we need to be pressing is to wash your hands,
right,
and not touch your face,
right. And also look for the signs and symptoms, bro. If you got a little tickle in your throat, you should be on high alert, knowing that, like, oh shit,
or stay away from people that you see like that.
I might be developing something. Oh shit, yeah. I was coughing earlier. Why was I coughing? Damn, I feel a little feverish. Look for the signs and symptoms, bro, so that way you know, like, let me chill, let me not go out the crib, let me see what's gonna happen over the next 24 to 48 hours with my body. If your shit worsen, then you know, oh, I might got that Rona. If it don't, then you might be able to move differently. But I think people way too reckless. Not only people, but let's talk about America. I live in America.
Real quick, before you go ahead. The number one thing you should be doing is taking care of your body.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's the number one thing everybody should be doing. Like, you should be.
And we done told y'all before, you should have been doing this a long damn time ago.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Like fasting and things of that sort, and take your vitamins and everything like that. Make sure you getting nutrient-dense food in.
Right.
Because all that canned shit y'all buying ain't got nothing in there.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's best, if you want to freeze it, then whatever. It's not as much as it would be fresh, but I mean, if you ain't got no choice, I'd rather you eat it frozen and everything like that to get the nutrients. Because you want to rebuild your shit from a cellular level.
Tell them about the mucus, man. Tell them about the mucus inside your body, bro. Oh, that's too much.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother tangent. My point is, and everything like that.
My point is that inflammation, right? Mucus, they go hand in hand, right? It attacks the cells, as we didn't discuss on previous episodes, right? So therefore, your body's already compromised. You eating all this fucking white rice every night of your life, and you shit got way too much mucus, way too much inflammation. So the moment that you unfortunately get that Rona, you at a reduced chance of coming out of it. Eat right, take care of your body, and you put yourself in a better position. Because at the end of the day, whether you want to believe it or not, I was about to say, whether you want to believe it or not, that Rona is not going away right now. So you have to, as we said at the opening of the app, you got to move different.
You can't say shit happens.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the flu been around for how long?
Too damn long.
So, I mean,
the flu. Like, the flu is here to stay.
It's called flu season.
Right. We know that it's going to happen.
It's just another variant of the flu.
Oh, let's stay with
like
the flu for a second, right? Because that's another thing I heard over the last couple of weeks, and I want to talk about. People talk about, the flu killed 9,000 people since September. Ain't nobody talking about that. You know why? Because we already know the flu is here. The flu's still killing people. That's wild susceptible. Your body's wild fucked up.
It goes to the same shit. Like the pneumonia, it's the same stuff.
The only problem is that with this Rona, it's the unknown factor, right? The unknown factor of how fast it works, exactly the transmission, and where it all is. I'm going to tell you right now, it's everywhere. You think that it might not be in your community. It is. And that's the thing, the unknown. People think, oh, it's killing people, but I don't think it's here. Or I don't think I got a chance. Bro, treat it just like the normal flu.
No,
and if you move in the same way that you've been moving, then that's the problem. Too many people ain't been moving the right way their whole life. We talk about this all the time. Like, you ain't got your head on a swivel. You ain't looking at the bull right next to you that's coughing. You ain't thinking, shit, Oh, coughing, I wonder what the fuck he got. No, you just letting him cough right next to you, and then you go talk to him. Hey, how you doing today, Bob? You a dickhead. Like, you're stupid. Now you got the Rona. Like, come on, man. Damn, these people piss me the fuck off sometimes.
Hey, man, I don't blame you. I blame your old head. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
God damn.
It's like, yo, it's like you can't predict. You can't predict when you're gonna get some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all you got to do is move like you have it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Move like you have the virus. So not only do you want to not take the proper precautions and keep your social distancing away from folk, so you don't give it to them. Like, so move that way. Maybe that's how we get out of it. Not be dickheads.
Yeah. I think
which leads to people spending too much time on social media, but that's a whole nother. The shit I seen on social media this week, boy.
Lit right now,
my
bro.
Lord,
Social
boy.
media is
niggas
lit.
getting topped off and shit, balls in the goddamn jaw. But no, they talking about something. Y'all, I got hacked. You lying, bitch. You know you was like
How
this.
you accidentally posted like that on IG, bro? And your shorty topping you wild crazy. What was that ball? What was that ball?
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray, player.
That ain't the only baskets you scoring.
Hey, for those who don't know what we talk about, Google Jamal Murray. I'm sure it's gonna be the first hit.
Matter of fact, go to Pornhub and put Jamal Murray in. You gonna see.
Yeah, be warned though. That boy need to comb that shit.
Age advisory, explicit. You know what I'm saying? No, kids don't be doing this if y'all watching us and shit.
Yeah, social media is lit. People moving differently. I had a conversation with somebody in the past week, and they were supporting our government and what the government is doing. And you know, once again, I'm thankful for living in a country where I'm able to create my own business, get free, things like that. But it would be remiss of me not to mention that. Hey, man, the government could be doing more, man. Listen, I think that this president of ours, who a couple weeks back, boy straight up was like, yeah, no, man, that coronavirus ain't no problem. That shouldn't be going on.
He ain't call it the corona.
Oh, the Chinese virus, right? Well, who the fuck is this boy that y'all elected? Like, y'all knew what the fuck y'all was getting into 6 months before this motherfucker got elected.
Yo.
He said, I'm a reality TV star. I don't want to be president. I want to be the richest man in the world, which is ironic because he got business interests with some of these companies that's profiting wild crazy right now. So,
we don't want to get it. We gonna spend 40 hours talking about this shit.
Well, hold on, though, because the other part was, and people in his circle, people in that upper class we talk about, it's just ironic, people stepping down from their CEO position, selling off millions of dollars of stock month before the corona hit the
Because they knew they was about to take a L.
They knew they was about to take a L, maybe because they released the shit. Maybe they was part of the ones who made the decision that said, you know what, drop that Rona over there in New York. It'll spread.
I don't know. That's not good business interest because, like,
it is if you know you're gonna bank off.
That's what what I'm saying. If I know if there's a possibility that I can continue profiting the way I profit, why would I drop something that's gonna kill my company?
You ready? You ready?
Or so Walmart and them can prosper?
Hold on. Let's talk about
what the hell I gotta do with their business.
Tell me what you think about this, Q to Don. So if you making, I'm just gonna throw out random numbers, people that don't fucking quote me on this shit. If you making $10,000 a month, right? But you know that your potential business interest that you're about to invest in, so $10,000 a month, let's call it $120 a year, right? But your potential business that you're about to invest in, and we're talking about this Rona, is going to make you $5 million in 1 year. Then I'm gonna take that $120,000 L because I'm about to be all the way the fuck up.
So what you basically saying is that these CEOs of these companies sold the shares of their companies just so they can buy Walmart shares?
Maybe. I'm just saying, bro. And I'm not saying Walmart specifically, but I am saying that Boyz is actually taking L's, short-term L's financially, because I'm pretty sure that long-term they about to be all the way up. Do we know what their move is? No, of course not, because real players and real business people,
silent.
Yeah, they move silent. We're not going to know they move until 5 years later once they made the move. But they're going to be all the way up. It's just too much irony. It's too much circumstance and stipulation. And what I say that to say, keep your head on a swivel, people. If you know you're part of a game that you're being pawned in, Don't let them pawn you. Be the real king. Be the queen on the chessboard.
Don't hate the player.
You know what I'm saying? So
look, we
don't want to get into all that shit, but I think y'all know what we saying.
We gonna wrap it up because we done delved into a lot of goddamn
a lot of Rona activity here on this app.
other news real quick before we get up out of here. Y'all ain't seen this in a while, so rest in peace, Kobe.
Rest in peace,
Pop Smoke.
Gianna. Oh man,
Gianna Michaels. That's a porn star. I can't.
Hey, yo, you look, bro. Y'all see it here. Y'all seen it first.
Brother.
Shoot it down, that ball.
It's that Rona, man. It's that fucking Rona, man. I am tripping right now. All the Rona gonna do is get people pregnant and fat by the summertime and shit.
Wow, bro. Pregnant.
Ain't nothing to do but eat and fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a big fact. Look, they trying to control the population. Shit, the only thing they controlling is this explosion of babies that's gonna pop up. What we in March? Yeah. What's that? 3 plus 9. Yeah, December. Oh yeah, them December and January babies gonna be stupid crazy.
Yeah, my daughter in December.
Yeah, I got 2 of them in December. You know, when it get a little warm outside, man.
Anywho, I apologize for the Gianna Michaels
coming out, man. Hold on,
Gianna Bryant.
Yo, man.
Yeah.
You know when it get warm like this, them sundresses be coming out. That's one thing I'm gonna miss. Since we on lockdown and quarantine.
We talking about rest in peace.
I know,
you talking about sundresses.
This should be moving. All right, go ahead, bro.
Anywho, our condolences. We're gonna speak more about the situations that happen with the rapper Pop Smoke and everything like that.
Right.
About that's another way of how you move, how you supposed to move and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna talk about that. What else you got to say?
Shit, man, we got a lot coming up on this season. We were supposed to try and get into on this episode, but it obviously had to get pushed to the back burner. We got some dope credit info that we want to bring to y'all. Since we last went off the air in September, I've experimented with a couple new circumstances and strategies, and they wild profitable. I can say that now. So we gonna jump into that on the credit app we got coming up. More relationship advice we got coming. I don't know if y'all follow the IG page, but I did some fly shit, did an impromptu trip with my lady and kidnapped her. We gonna talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we gonna have other channels up too. Part of my reaction, everything like that.
Right.
Like, we're gonna do different stuff, but we're gonna try to keep this main one as our podcast.
Facts.
So it's like, we might have different stuff every now and again, but as far as what this content will be, it's gonna be mainly our podcast. So tune in.
I was about to say, and with that, in season 1, we had a lot of people requesting, y'all should do video. Some of the things y'all talk about, I would love to see it reenacted. So, some of the things that we get into, I think that at some point we might start doing a little bit of skits so y'all can see, visually.
The type of shit we got.
Right.
What the boy say? I'm a little retarded.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no fucking sense.
Yeah.
I just
especially when you're in the studio a while late and participating in extracurricular.
We ain't gonna delve right into that shit because it's
right. Listen, I'm sure we talked about a lot on this episode. I'm sure it's a lot that we missed regarding that coronavirus, but I want to just end this thing by saying, people, keep your head on the swivel. Watch what you're doing out there. Watch how you're moving. Take care of your family. Spend this time that you locked down. I know in my particular state, we locked down till May 15th, basically, right? That's like 6 weeks from today. Spend this time to get to know your kids a little bit better. David Banner had a post the other day, and it was dope, I thought, where he talked about spend this time wisely. Build, plan, create. Spend time, get to know your children a little bit better. We work so hard, we grind so hard that we don't get to spend the time that we really would love to with our children, with our loved ones, with our wives, our husbands, things like that. So spend the time wisely. Don't let this 6-week lockdown go to waste. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, come June, July, whatever the case may be, when we come out of this, 90% of the people in the world going to do what? They're going to get back to grinding. They're going to get back to working. Because I'm sure people taking L's. Some of us are still working, but it's a lot of us that aren't working. Government shut them down. So what's going to happen when you come out of it? You got to get your bread back up. So
the economy going to be fucked.
The economy going to be fucked. And then the children is going to probably be missing out on mommy and daddy again because you out there trying to provide and trying to create this future that you got in mind. So spend this 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever it is, family bonding, building, creating, like he said. And, yo, listen, we gaming over at twitch.tv/MizzyMiz007 if you haven't seen.
We nice too.
If you ain't,
if you want to come get this work, you be nice.
If you ain't got nothing to do, tune into Twitch, watch some dope gameplay. It's another way you can tune in with the PMA Boyz. We like killing people and we like winning. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna speak about the game? Nobody don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You just said we like killing people.
Yeah, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Warzone. Yeah, we like killing people there.
Also, to touch on what he said, yo, let the little shit go in life, yo.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got beef and shit with your significant other and shit, y'all locked down. Ain't no point in, you know what I mean? Like, this is just basically a life lesson to teach y'all how to, it's more important stuff. Like, you cannot have this person. They can leave, contracted corona and shit, and you can't go near them. Now, next thing you know, you got a phone call and they died.
Right.
So don't be trying. Then don't be trying to do the stuff that the one boy did. Took some type of shit and died from that.
What?
Trying to prevent yourself from getting corona. It's like a chlorophenatic. It's like some
nigga was drinking bleach.
It was some shit. But
come on, bro.
But yeah. With that being said, we gonna wrap this shit up. Y'all know where y'all can find us at is Part of My Arrogance on IG, my_arrogance on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got any comments, questions, or concerns, y'all can hit us up on partofmyarrogance@gmail.com. With that being said, we out. Bitch!
From the 215 to 302, we kicking some facts and talking the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.